MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Atlanta Braves. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses low and away. Ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees our first pitch temperature. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field. Acuna is there, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up Acuna. And this one is gone. A home run. Here's J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. In now, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now he'll step off. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And he lays off for ball one.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Rounded down the third baseline. One out, nobody on. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And the pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
3-0 to him now. Sent on the ground out to second. The second for 1. On to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here comes the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Fouled off. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Mitch Moreland goes quietly leading off the second. Michael Chavis comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. This one's flared toward left center. Coming on is Ozuna. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Nick Markakis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Designated hitter, Nick Markakis.
First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Two balls and no strikes now to the Atlanta DH.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Markakis aboard here at first with nobody out. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Marcell Ozuna. Has a look, now the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. In the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. From the stretch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Sales sets. Here's the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swinging.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. New inning set to get underway, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. On the ground to the right side. Albies picks it up. throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr., as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Standing in now, Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Oh, he tries to force it into second, and it's too late. So first and second with one man gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to win.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. The 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are loaded here. One man out. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Racing back the center fielder at the track. Gone! It's a grand slam. So here's Michael Chavis now. As he puts it on the ground to third. Bichette's got it. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Count now, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
The count now at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away. So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Sail into the windup. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Bo Bichette would be next. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. A runner on first with 2 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bichette, a 22-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. There he goes. Still 2-2. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 1-0. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
The count is 2-1.
And he lays off again. Ball 3. Here's a high pop-up. Swanson is there for it. 1 out. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
2 balls and a strike. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Inside, he misses. Ball 4. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. 1-0 the count. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Albies brings it in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick Dansby Swanson, and that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. 2-2.
2-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Nick Markakis. He drew a walk his first time up. Little chopper back to the mound. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. 2 gone now in the Braves half of the fourth, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled away. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another one sent foul. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strike. All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Now the pitch.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on ball.
Now back, third baseman,
First pitch coming. Here it is. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. At the plate, J.D. Martinez. And he popped him up. Bichette in foul ground. And this will land foul. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ozuna arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
1 ball.
No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
The batter. The right
Sail
fielder.
into the windup. Here comes the first pitch.
You
High
ball.
in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started.
Leading off the Boston. The second baseman.
Grant Dayton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Dayton features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
I mean, that's just left on left crime right there. He could go to that pitch whenever he wants in this type of matchup.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 3-2 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, center
Now
fielder.
back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. It was a walk in his last trip. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. No runs, no hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field.
He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Stepping in, Bo Bichette comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Standing in, Dansby Swanson 0 for 2 for him to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On the ground to the left side. Devers has it. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And digging in is the veteran DH, Nick Markakis. First pitch on its way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Sale sets. Here's the 0-2. That misses. 1-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Will right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
The first baseman, number
Now at the
5.
plate, Freddie Freeman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Grounded up the first baseline. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left.
Looking up is Benintendi.
See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
The batter.
Stepping in now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So here now is Jackie Bradley. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
The count now at 2-1. Now here it comes.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. From the stretch. Fastball well outside. Nobody out, runner on first. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1, 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
1-1.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting.
He's set, here it comes. Rafael Devers is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
2 balls and a strike now. 3 balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he gets him swinging. What a big out there as there is now.
The batter, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Chris Martin was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Line drive to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Stepping in, Mitch Moreland. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. That's wide, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Striding in once again, Adam Duvall will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Adam Duvall.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slow roller down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
The batter, number 1, second baseman,
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Bounce to first. And he is out on the tag. At the plate, Ronald Acuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now batting, third baseman, Bo.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Bradley is there. And that's the third out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Chavis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. To this point. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Andrew Benintendi stands in as he looks at ball one here. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Outside and low, 3-0. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2.
Now batting, the center. Jackie Bradley Jr.
He's set and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is foul for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1. That's ball 2.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Designated hitter, Nick Markakis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Racing back the right fielder, and it's gone. So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Bradley comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Here's Marcelo Zuna. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
Number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning begins as the first.
1 ball, no strike.
Will Smith, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 51, Will Smith.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here's a pop-up now. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Ball even at 2-2. Three and 2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hand.
And a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Kyle started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
1-1.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Darno gathers it, and the throw to first ends the inning. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next will be the power hitting. Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First offering on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So digging in now, Adam Duvall. First pitch of the at-bat. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Hit out towards second. On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie.
Bradley is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Boston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Sale is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
One error, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.